Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Now if you want to sit back and learn how to make roast chicken al pastor, stick around because we're going to get into it right now. First things first, we're going to go ahead and add some pineapple chunks to your blender. If you don't want to use fresh pineapple, you can use the Goya pineapple juice. Okay, now you're going to reconstitute 4 to 5 Guajillo chilies in hot boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes. And we are going to add that into our blender as well as 3/4 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. And there goes our Guajillo chilies. Add in 3 to 4 of those. If you want more, you can add more. If you want less, you can add less. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add in 2 bouillon cubes and our achote paste. I just broke it in half, put it in there. You're going to add in 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Okay. Yep, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. That's what we're adding in. All right. Now we are going to add in a whole can of pureed chipotles. Now, okay, after you get that added in, pour in 1/4 of a cup of orange juice into there to get the rest of that chipotle juice out of there. Because you want all that adobo sauce, all that flavorings in there, okay? Excuse me. All right, now we're going to go in with some aromatics. If you have whole cloves, you can put in 2 to 3. I only had the powder, so I did a 1/2 teaspoon, a teaspoon of cumin. All right, and then a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and then 2 bay leaves, a nice little glug of honey to balance out the acidity from the apple cider vinegar, and a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Yes, yes, I know. And then we're going to put in some pepper, 2 teaspoons of pepper as well. Then we're going to go in with some lime juice. I just used 1 whole lime. Cut it in half. You know I'm going to drop it on my counter a couple times before I get the other one in there. But if you don't like limes, you can use a lemon. Okay? If you don't have anything fresh, you can use the stuff out of the bottle. I personally don't. But hey, you do you. You use what you have on hand. Okay? Now, I have used it before in the past. But to me, I just feel like it does better on my furniture. Alright, and there goes the other half of that lime that we added in there. Now you're just going to break off a little piece of cinnamon stick, and you're going to throw that in there. Now I'm just adding in the rest of my salt that was in my little container there. I use kosher salt. You can use a little bit, you can use chicken bouillon for your salt, or you could just use table salt. But remember, add a little bit at a time. After you get done blending it, give it a taste. If it needs more salt, then add in a little bit more salt. Just remember that you cannot take the salt away, okay? So now you're going to grab your roasting pan, and then we are just going to plop our chicken nice in there. There it is. There's that bad boy right there. Now, I came up with this recipe because I was wanting roast chicken for dinner, and my husband was wanting tacos al pastor. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to marry the two together, and this is what became of it. So you're going to pour your sauce out of your blender all over your little chicken there. You're going to pour it all on the outside, on both sides, all in every little crevice, under the skin. Get it all over those breasts. Be careful not to tear the skin, because that's what's going to protect your chicken titties from getting dried out, okay? And you're also going to want to put some of that sauce onto the inside cavity of your chicken. Like I said, in every nook and cranny of your chicken, because this sauce was the bomb.com, baby, okay? It was so good. And then after you get done massaging your chicken, give it a nice little full body massage, you're going to stuff the cavity with pineapples and onions. You're probably wondering, well, why am I stuffing it with pineapples and onions, Sarah? Well, what is tacos al pastor without the chopped up pineapples and onions on top of your tacos, right? So hey, we're just going to put that into the cavity of our chicken, because it's going to do a couple things here. It's going to keep your chicken nice and moist, okay? And that pineapple is going to cook, and it's going to break down. It's going to release all those pineapple juices, and it's just going to continue to like baste your chicken from the inside, okay? It is really, really, really good. Okay, now after you get your chicken nice and stuffed, you could type your legs or do whatever you want to do with it. Salt and pepper on top some more, and then this is what this beautiful bird looks like when it comes right out of the oven. Isn't she pretty? She is so gorgeous. Now, if you want to do yours on the pit, hey, you go for it. You do yours on the pit. I was really wanting to do mine on the pit, but this was like at 9 o'clock at night when I got started to cook it, and we didn't eat until about midnight. So, yeah. And now, after you pull it, off your pit or out of your oven, let it set for 30 minutes. Okay? And then here is my plate with that little bitty piece of chicken that I got stuck with. And this is what I had left. Alright, y'all. See y'all later.